Hey, how y'all doing? It's the Wild Child. No, let me stop. Hey, I guess they giving a lesson on hygienes and stuff like that. Now, one guy said something about food particles like bad breath and stuff like that. Bad breath can come from two things. It can come from you having basically a sour stomach. It's called acid reflux. Where that acid reflux it builds up and builds up and builds up, and sometimes you can smell the food that you have just digested, and sometimes it build up into your walls of your chest. Um, or you have pyrene, meaning that the gum is infected real bad. Your gums is real infected and it's seeping through. Or you have a bad open, you have a cavity in your teeth. That's number three. You have a bad tooth in your mouth, and that's bad breath. But your gums is have like, your gums. You just look at your gums, and you have to have like check your gums, like dentist said, check your gums, and what I'm saying, clean your teeth, and in between your teeth you got like food and stuff. So you just take a floss and come in between your gums and just come on out of it, go back in and clean in between and come on out of it. And that's basically that. And your tongue, you got a toothbrush and you scrape your tongue. Just keep, just scrape it, go around in a circle, and with your toothbrush, and then you rinse. You can also rinse with peroxide, hydrogenated peroxide. I've been doing it for years, since I was like a teenager, like using peroxide. And then like after I rinse with peroxide, I do my brush with baking soda. You can brush with baking soda and salt, and because what it does is it kind of get all of the excess of like your gums. It keeps your gums clean, and it draws out any type of infection. Salt draws out any infection. Like when you go to the doctors and you get your tooth pulled, they'll tell you gargle with salt, and what it does is just rinses out and keeps the like blood clots and stuff from being in your mouth. So that's basically what you do. Um, so when you brushing your teeth, you might want to brush with salt just to get in between and whatever's extra blood or whatever that's coming in your mouth that's going to drain out of your mouth anyway, your gums. But if your gums is bleeding like constantly, you really need to go to the doctor, because it's like you probably got gum disease. Gum disease is like your teeth always bleeding. Every time you don't even gotta touch them, your teeth just bleed. That's gum disease. And then another gum disease is pyrene. Pyrene is infection in your gums. And sometimes like when your gums is bleeding all the time, that can cause pyrene, because it's like blood that's just stuck up in there. So sometimes the dentists have to like cut your gum open and clean and all around your gums, where sometimes it pus and old stuff come out. But other than that, brushing your teeth daily, like twice a day. You can brush it like 3 times a day or twice a day. But other than that, I'm just commenting on the thing on the bad breath thing. Like brushing your tongue can work also. Make sure your tongue is brushed. And sometimes, like the foods that you eat, like I said, food that you eat, like he said food that you eat, and sometimes food that you eat. And I'm commenting on the young girl that said about the body odor or the vagina. It's like the vagina. Sometimes, sometimes you have natural discharge. If you're not sexually active, you have natural discharge. And natural discharge, what it does is, after so much of a period of time, the body has to clean itself, the vagina. So what it does is it leaks excess because of, but if you're drinking a lot of water, it'll rinse itself. But drinking, you can drink like vinegar and water, you know, because what you drink, you're rinsing out. So what you're putting in your body, like if you drink vinegar and water, I like to do it once a month, or you can take a dish bottle and get vinegar and water and dish, with vinegar and water. Vinegar is not going to hurt you. It cleanses your walls out. Anything that's excess, like it's good to do it like after your period. Norform. When I was little, my mom showed us how to use Norforms. Norforms is little cream tablets, and you stick it up in you. And well, as you showering, when you shower, it melts. That's Norform, and it's cleansing your, the excess of what your period left behind. So it's cleaning your walls, your walls out. So you can do cleansing of, or just take a warm, fill your dish bottle up with warm water and just dish with warm water. And all it is just particles that's left from your, like, if you use in tampons, it might have like extra cotton that's in the walls, or, on the sides of your walls. So you just dish with that, and it'll just take the excess of it out. And if you just use pads, after you finish with your cycle, you just dish, and vinegar and water. I always use vinegar and water. I don't really use anything else, because anything else can get you a yeast infection and stuff, like got fragrance and all this other stuff. Fragrance, and anything with fragrance you shouldn't put up in you. Is anything that's natural, like water, warm water, and you could do warm water and vinegar and water. So those are the only two natural things that I know that doesn't harm you and doesn't give you any type of infections and harm your walls or anything. And you can drink, like, for far as urine smell, you could drink vinegar and water, or you can do herbal, like herbs, like mint. You could do mint. You could do even lemon, like lemon and water, and that would cleanse you. Also, that would take away the odor. Lemon, I like lemon. Lemon do take away the odor and stuff, and it does cleanse you. And lemon can help your body odor, also your glands. So if you drink a lot, like, that's why back in the day, a lot of older people drink lemonade, because lemons kind of help the sweat glands, and it keeps the sweat glands from getting clogged and having certain smells. So that's why you would see a lot of older people back in the day didn't have a smell to them. So lemon, if you drink lemon, lemon water, you can do lemon water. I like lemonade, so I drink lemonade, lemon water, lemon tea. So you can have like lemon in your tea. I like lemon in my tea. Lemon and lime. That's why you see a lot of people that does not have odors to them, because they drink a lot of lemon and lime. Everything is lemon and lime. So it does help your sweat glands. So you might want to try that. And garlic is, like, far as mucus, garlic and onion loosen up mucus. Garlic, onion, and syrup. If you have any type of maple, that kind of loosen up mucus also. So to cleanse your mucus. But if you have bronchio and you have that's mucus is going to be there all the time. But I understand if you take this precaution like each day, and it kind of keeps it loose. Tea also, like, you could put like garlic tea, and it kind of loosens it up. So yeah, lemon does good with your how you say, lemon does good with your throat feeling good, better. It's not like sore, scratchy, and swelling. But if you use honey, you can use honey, and like when you're using vapor, and just wrap it around. My mother used to wrap it around her throat and put a hot towel around her throat. So I came up with Vocal Masher, and what it does is it kind of shrinks her cords, her vocal cords, because sometimes like people who had surgery and they took away their voice box, their vocals get kind of tired. And my mom, she would use the Vicks Vapor Rub, and she would wrap that around her throat and then wrap a hot towel, and it makes her feel much better. And you can hear the difference in it, So, but the vapor rub does better than her sucking on lemon drops and stuff like that. So the vapor does good. So I thought about the Vocal Masher, where it looks like a band. It looks like a band, but it's actually a massager for massaging the muscles in your neck when you're a singer. It's supposed to be for every singer's dream. So what it does is you put the Vocal Masher on, and before you start singing, you just exercise. What it does is massages your vocal cords. All the muscles that's in your neck, it relaxes it. And then you don't have to worry about like not being able to sing. Some people do like 2-hour shows. Some people do in between, but they don't do like a full 2 hours. So what they do is they just, this Vocal Masher is supposed to, in between, you can cut it on. And sometimes like the theater be cold, and you can, catch a little rusty throat being cold, singers. But if you keep the vocals warm, it can keep the vocals from swelling. So that's the main goal, keeping the vocals from swelling, where that artists don't have to work so hard to keep their range. You know what I'm saying? So I never got a chance to develop it, but it's from the outside, not the inside. And it puts it on, because that's what made me think about it. I thought about Miss Cece, keeping her singing, y'all. Yes, we love her. So we're gonna keep her singing as much as we can. So so I'm gonna be the thinker to keep her singing. But everybody can use it. It don't matter. I say, oh, how about this? That's all right. You're going to be all right in a minute. So, but it's to keep, it's to keep the vocals relaxed. Because I always read about, like, I read in her books, like, doing her book signing and doing her little autograph signing, she has to remain quiet and, vocal shut down and stuff like that. And while she's doing all these things, the Vocal Masher can be massaging her throat and, getting her little therapy on. And then she could feel much better with the singing. I'm not a singer. I'm just, I had surgery where that I have a esophagus band put in me, where that my range can't go up. The esophagus band somehow cuts my vocal off for some reason. I don't know, but it wasn't supposed to do that. The doctor knew that I was a songwriter, and she knew it was very important for me to have my voice. So I don't know if they did any damage to me or not, but if so, this is a tragedy to me. Me being a songwriter and knowing what ranges that I want for my songs. It's kind of heartbreaking, but you live to, I'm just grateful to be alive, basically. But So hopefully and prayingly I can do a little more music with the singing. I don't like this tenor voice. I don't like the deep voice thing. Mine's is more likely soft. It's not deep. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be trying to get me to sing in a range that they want me to sing in, like quartet and all that stuff. So when they say get the bass out of your mouth, I say I am not a bass. I'm tenor, and tenor. So yeah, but so that's the main reason the vocal masher can help someone, a singer or whatever. But I guess they put it on the inside. I don't know. But like I told Minister Orr, she said, you can actually sing higher. I said, nah. I tried all that. I said, but I told her the reason why I couldn't. I said they gave me a esophagus band, and they sold it in my esophagus area, and to keep my esophagus from being narrow. And what's her name? Sudha Patel, she recommended the surgery and said that I would be able to swallow a little bit better if I had this procedure. So, but I don't know if it was to sabotage my music career or not. So, but God will tell gotta reveal it pretty soon. It's been 8 years now, and I haven't been able to sit at a piano or, go into a studio and record any vocals. So, I don't know. It's telling you, boy. Don't make any sense. Don't make no sense the way people act, how people act in the world, in the industries and stuff like that. I think it's just crazy and greed, but that's the main things that drive you crazy, But like I tell everybody on Facebook, you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing, You gotta show love first. God operates out of love. And he said, love the things that I love and hate the things that I hate. That's what he said. So anybody who, like, people say they got a problem with me, but I'm just I'm emulating God. He said, love the things that he love, hate things that he hate. So, that would be, they can look it up. Y'all can look it up. It says it in the Bible. So Kenny, Corey, all of the males in my family, they can look it up. So if you feel as though auntie judging you because of this and that, then, it's gonna be something. so time will tell. My eye is jumping right now. They trying to make it a medical thing, but it's not a medical thing. They done did something. And did something to, to prove God, trying to prove God wrong. I thought God was a healer and all this other stuff. And trying to think that I'm crazy. Yeah. But that's all right. God will get them. He'll spank their butt. Hopefully he show them mercy. Mercy and grace. So. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Good night. I'm going to take my shower in the morning. I'm so damn tired. I can't even lift my leg up to get in the shower. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to take me a little bird bath. Cause I don't like it. I could do 1 day without bathing, but 2 and 3, I can't do it. Okay, see y'all later.